Hi Virgo, this will be your weekly reading for February, love reading for the 14th through the 21st. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for Virgos, 14th through 21st. Okay. Let's see, highest and clearest information for Virgos, 14th through 21st. Okay, moon card. With the Two of Swords, somebody might be having to make a choice about some information that may be on its way to you. Let's see here. Let's see what else comes out. So Virgos, please, for 14th through the 21st regarding love. Love only, please, for Virgos. Okay, here we go. Okay, and let me just grab a romance angel card here, sort of like an overall, and we will get to the reading. All right. Virgos, please. Virgos 14th through 21st. Highest and clearest, please, for Virgos. Highest and clearest for Virgos, please. Big happy changes. I like it. Within the next few weeks is what is at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it might be within the next few months, but within the next few weeks is the card that was on the bottom of the deck. So we'll go with that. That will be for most of you. But either way, big happy changes is the card that we have. So that is a really nice energy. So let's see what's going on here. So we have the Queen of Swords, interesting, and the Nine of Wands. That surely does not sound like big happy changes. The Five of Cups, definitely not. So let's see where we're going with this. So we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Fool card. There we go. That's where they are. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Awesome. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Hermit card in the Hopes and Dreams. So that's like your card. And we have Brother Water, which is the Knight of Cups with the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So I do believe big happy changes are coming. And for some of you, it is a long time coming. And you know, I got to say there's some energy here that probably does not feel like that's happening because, I mean, there's definitely some sorrow here, some interesting things. You know, there's some sort of ending here with the Ten of Swords for sure. Plus, we have the Five of Cups, which literally, you know, this card is called spilling, and it's like the spilling of emotions and things. Like I said, I feel like with that Moon card that came out at the very beginning with the Two of Swords, like there's something, especially because the Two of Swords typically in that card, you know, is the woman blindfolded, and the Moon card is a lot of times talks about things that aren't quite ready to come to light yet, but there's some sort of like heaviness or something that's like going on behind the scenes, but it's just not quite here yet. Well, that may kind of play into this stuff. But whatever it is, it's all for the better because you have really good cards, you know, coming your way at more towards the end of the week. And you know, for some of you, like I said, you know, this might be a little bit later, but I do feel like it's the setup for that, you know, at least in this week. So this week you might find yourself in more of a harsher energy with this like kind of sorrowful card. You might feel like you've really been put through the ringer with the Nine of Wands, you know, that's a tough card, but it's it also helps you pinpoint exactly what your main passion is because you have been through the ringer and because you've traveled this road a while with this person or with whatever it may be. This could definitely be a divorce here too. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, and some of you may be getting a fresh new slate here. You know, that could be, or it could be the equivalent of a divorce to type energy. But the Nine of Wands is somebody who, you know, just it's been trying, you know, it's been a trying time for sure. And I feel with the Queen of Swords, it's like no more bullshit. You know, you're not willing to stand for that stuff anymore. You know, you want serious truths. You're cutting things out of your life that are not necessary. You are simplifying as far as what your true passion is. And you know, I feel by that energy, that is perfect. There's also a beautiful serenity that comes from this because from this spilling, which again can sometimes indicate third-party situations and things like that, but not always. It could just it's just an overflowing of emotions, and it's like when we finally grieve something, or it's like when we have that kind of crying breakdown, you know, kind of energy. That's what the Five of Cups is. But crowning it, you have Mother Water, which is the Queen of Cups. Okay, and in this deck, She is just really super kick-ass. It has like kind of that Eastern flavor to it. It's got the lotus flower there, but the peacefulness, the serenity that is around this this mother of cups, is just beautiful. It's very deep. It's very still. So I really like that. Next coming in, you have the Fool card. So I feel like too, with the recent past of the Seven of Wands, that it's like you're going to have this freedom where you no longer have to defend yourself. You no longer have to stand up for yourself with every little thing, and you had the courage to do something, because the Seven of Wands also says courage on the card. And so I feel like you've taken some sort of action here. And now you have the Fool card, and you're off to some sort of clean slate, new adventure, just feeling freer, that sort of energy. In your position, you have the Two of Wands, which says convergence. So there's possibly an Aries in your life also that could be, but with the Two of Fire in this particular deck, I feel like it's the word convergence. It's like it's either a romantic person coming in with the Knight of Cups, very well could be, and it feels very beautiful. Like I just see a lot of femininity with these two cards, just in your positions, just a lot of femininity. So whether you're a male watcher, if you're a male watcher, there could be like a very kind of graceful, feminine type energy person coming towards you. Or if you are a female watching this, I feel like you will have that energy. It's very creative also, and just very serene is what I see here, even though these things are going on. Because in the outward position, you have the Way of the Cross, the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like something here, this is in the people, outside of you. There's some sort of ending here, some sort of somebody was being like a martyr or something like that, and that is done. There's no more life left in that. It is done. The Hermit arises. Okay, the Hermit is your card, and in this deck, it's a very kick-ass kind of hermit. Okay, so it's not like the Hermit in the woods in the typical Rider-Waite deck, with a little lamp and stuff, which is cool too. But this one is very very self-assured. There's this like fiery energy behind him. I also see Leo in this card a lot, even though it's the card for Virgo, just because of all the fire energy and the wand, the one staff that he holds, which also in this card, this is the Nine of Wands. The person holds one staff, okay, because they want to simplify. They don't want to have all of those dramas anymore. And I feel like that's the same thing with this Hermit. He's got the one staff. He's got the wisdom now. And he's on fire, she, whatever, and that's your hopes. And I think that's a good energy to be in, because it's wisdom. It's having your feet dabbling in the emotions, in the water here. You have the passions behind you, but you are ultimately in control, and you are simplifying everything. And then here comes Brother Water. Okay, so the most romantic night of all, and this is a love reading, so that's beautiful. Again, a really nice, like, I believe these two energies, match really well. The colors, everything about them just seem to go. This is you, this is them, or maybe this is you. Maybe you're offering it your an invitation of something. Maybe you're asking someone out, whatever it may be. But that's typically what Knight of Cups is. It's, sometimes it's just as simple as an apology or something like that. I don't see that. I don't see you going back to this position again. So if somebody came around and apologized, I don't think that would just be what it would take to do anything for you. So I feel like this is a new person or some sort of new romance brewing, because you have the Star card at the bottom also. So I feel like this is very, very nice healing energy for you. This is something that you wanted, and it's more in tune for you. And with big happy changes, and within the next few weeks, I feel like this is the start. And the next few weeks is probably more when this will culminate into something, and we'll see where that goes. So overall, very nice read for you guys, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If so, please drop a comment or hit the likes button. That helps all our YouTube channels immensely. Subscribe also. And I'll see you soon, guys, and have a fantastic week. All right, bye.